a total disaster for America.
Candidate Trump promised that, quote, everyone would be covered under his plan. We now know that's a broken promise.
It would, yes, rip away health care from 24 million people, reduce benefits, increase rates for those who can least afford this, and transfer $600 billion in tax cuts to the very wealthy. That's outrageous.
24 million Americans,
including 7 million Americans who are currently covered under plans provided by their employers.
24 million Americans.
24 million Americans.
24 million people. What kind of promise is that?
Trump Care will impose an age tax on people between the ages of 50 and 64.
At a time when they need health care the most, if you make only $30,000 a year and you're 60 years old, you lose $5,850, 59% reduction in terms of your income assistance to buy health coverage. As someone who's 63, I can tell you that's not a good place to be.
Guts, Medicaid, cutting funding by $880 billion.
Millions more across our country currently receiving coverage through their employment, through their jobs, would lose their health care as well.
Premiums for individual policyholders rising 24 to 29%.
Access to care is not accessible if you cannot afford it.
Trump Care robs health care from Americans' working families to give tax cuts to the rich.
Thursday, these Republicans are awarding a new grand prize. Unfortunately, the contest has been rigged so that your name is not in the winner's circle. Instead, the world leaders in prescription price gouging, they're declared the winners.
That's Trump Care, the Republican plan, an unmitigated disaster.
The Republican draconian provisions will be devastating to millions.
This bill could not be more cruel.
This is a terrible bill.
There's just no way, shape, or form that this bill makes any sense.
The doctors are telling us this. The nurses are telling us this. The hospitals are telling us this. Those who advocate for older Americans are telling us this.
This bill was introduced at night, but the cover of darkness cannot hide the fact that this bill will kill tens of thousands of Americans every year.
As Lincoln said, we cannot escape history. We will be remembered in spite of ourselves, and a vote to repeal ACA will be a stain on that legacy.